Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. So, not really a cross promotion here at this time, so pretend that's not there really. So, anyways, what I got here to talk about is that I'm going ahead and talking about radiation. Of course, just had to get on in with nuclear war at the time we have a pandemic. But, dramatic effect. So anyways, radiation itself, it is just so dangerous at this point. Considering the fact that we've had ourselves tons of different nuclear weapons throughout the last 70 years, and that it's still going on at this point, we've really come across the ultimate weapon. At least in our own stockpile. But worldwide, it is starting to get a bit more abundant. Especially in places like Russia, China, Korea, and even some parts of Africa. Yeah. Of course, there are going to be some other places that might end up taking them in, but especially with the Middle East, since they are pretty secretive and kind of, I guess, they got something to hide there. So I feel like that by now, it would certainly be a great time to just go ahead and, well, get to know about that whole thing, because after all, especially during the Cold War, when those were times where Russia and America were really having ourselves tied up with loose ends and some tighter knots. And of course, I feel like that by now, anyone should probably get to know about how horrible many of the events were, because after all, there was certainly a lot going for it. But anyhow, no matter what kind of nuclear bombing it could be, any kind of bombs that happen to show different signs of radiation, including hydrogen bombing and antimatter, as well as the different types of elements and chemicals used in the production of the blast, like uranium and plutonium, cadmium, and some others along the line. But at this time, I feel like that by now, it's kind of unclear about how all of this is going to come together. The next time we have ourselves a nuclear war could be any time at all. Especially since any of us could end up drafted into another war at some point within the next decade or so. But it's still unclear exactly how it could happen and when it could happen. But no matter what it could be, I guess I wouldn't mind another draft. But of course, the prospect of having radiation involved just makes the stakes raised up higher. And that's simply because we're pretty much fighting with fire. And now I feel like that it's just going to start escalating into drama right now. So I feel like that talking about radiation in accordance with, I guess, anything associated with nuclear war and the like, it's just too much craziness. So I should probably stop for right now. But now, I guess things are just going to keep getting better as time goes on. So if you want to see more, go down on my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.